crypto.
It's the Underground Crypto back at it again. And today is Saturday. So today we are giving away 100 XLMs. We have it ready. We have it lined up. So it's going to be a great show today. One subscriber will be winning 100 XLMs. And I'm feeling good today, so I think I'm going to do another random selection. And second place winner will receive 10 XLMs. I did that in the first giveaway, so I'm going to do that again in the one part of the 500 XLMs. So one person receives 100 XLMs today. Lumens be booming. All right, so just a note here. So if your profile or user account is not public, you don't really show up on the list. So this is the list that I have, So I checked this list and also checked folks that commented. Some folks that commented don't show up on the subscriber list. I think some of your profiles are not public, so it doesn't show up there. So that's why I say like, subscribe, comment. So, we get to see everyone that's part of the community, and that will be taking place as part of the 500 XLM giveaway. So if you don't win today, don't worry. Next week, we are giving away another 100 XLM. Lumens be booming. Also, Christmas Eve, Ledger Nano S. One lucky person will receive this. And one person had a comment on what's a Ledger Nano S. Ledger Nano S is a cold wallet. You can store your Lumens offline, store your XLM offline so you don't get hacked. So it's not on a online hot wallet. So less of the chance for it to be hacked. So before we do the random selection, and we'll be using this tool here. It's called Comment Picker. If it doesn't work well, we'll try something else in the next random selection of 100 XLM. Before we dive into that, we got some news. So Danelle Dixon from Stella, the CEO, right? She left a few tweets this morning, and it was kind of surprising. I was reading it, I'm like, what is this all about? This came out of nowhere. So we're going to read this, look into this, and see what they're talking about, because the U.S. government, they're planning something, and it looks like they're planning something as Bitcoin spikes. It's like they saw Bitcoin spike, and they're like, all right, we need to take action. U.S. government proposing new rule as Bitcoin spikes. So Danelle Dixon, CEO, says, the savage, I call her, the savage Danelle Dixon, we believe that collaboration and partnership is a prereq for good policy. We need an open process on rulemaking so that we develop common sense regulation that fosters creativity and innovation while also protecting from financial crime. It's not an either or. FinCen's proposed rule could hurt decentralized public networks, stifle innovation that is working to broaden financial access and inclusion, and severely disadvantage law-abiding Americans who are increasingly embracing the new technologies. So this sounds like they're trying to slap something down on us to break up the decentralized, not make it so private, and they want more insight into what's going on with cryptocurrency. So we really got to pay attention to this, and there's some action that we can take to make sure, if we don't feel this is something that should blindly go pass and be approved, we need to take action. And this is what Danelle Dixon is saying. While our window to influence this ruling is short, a vast departure from the norms of this process, we are working to make our voice heard and advocate for our network. So let's take a look at this, and I'm going to read this real quick because this gives a little insight into it, and then we actually see the the ruling that's there as well. So I'm going to quickly read this. The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCen, proposed the requirements for certain transactions involving convertible virtual currency or digital assets rule on Friday. So this happened recently. It has stated goal of combating money laundering and financial terrorism. The blockchain community can and should embrace this goal. However, for many reasons, that's not what this rule, which has largely been developed behind closed doors, would accomplish. The proposed rule was drafted and published without providing sufficient engagement from the industry and the public, resulting in a proposal that we believe would actually hinder law enforcement's efforts to investigate and deter financial crimes. It is also likely to have significant unintended consequences by unduly burdening decentralized public networks, stifling innovation that is working to broaden financial access and inclusion, and disadvantaging law-abiding Americans who are increasingly embracing these new technologies. So this is not good news right here. Not good news. This proposal allows just 12 days for public comment on 24 specific areas. So what this is saying here is we have 12 days if we want to say, hey, wait a second, let's slow down. Let's talk about this rule a little bit further before you put this in place. Just 12 days for public comment and give feedback if this should go through. And I'm not sure if there's others talking about this right now. So just to wrap it up here, we encourage others concerned about this rule proposal and the process by which it has been imposed to submit their own comments. The comment deadline is January 4th. So you can go to regulations.gov to comment on this. And if we see here, right, so this is the actual ruling here, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. And I'm just going to quickly read the summary. FinCen is issuing this notice of proposed rulemaking to seek public comments on a proposal to require banks and money services businesses to submit reports to keep records and verify the identity of customers in relation to transactions involving convertible virtual currency or digital assets with legal tender held in unhosted wallets or held in wallets hosted in a jurisdiction identified by FinCen. FinCen is proposing to adopt these requirements pursuant to the Bank Secrecy Act. To effectuate certain of these proposed requirements, FinCen proposed to prescribe by regulation that CVC and LTD are monetary instruments for purposes of the BSA. And so a lot of jargon here, a lot of blah, blah, blah. Basically what they're trying to do is, not make it so decentralized. They're trying to get their grips on it. So we really need to look at this, right? So if you go to the website, I'll put it in the description section in this video so you can check it out, read it, make comments on this, and make sure they don't slap this ruling down on us next year, because this is pretty crazy right here. All right, so let me know what you think about that. But it's time for the selection. And just a quick note here, just looking at the crypto market cap here, so 660 billion. So we are moving up. Bitcoin bounced up to 24,000 today. Looks like the sleeping giant Stellar still around 18 cents. So great buying price. Reminder, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, for entertainment purposes only, but a great buying price. Back up your truck, fill it up, get your bags out, fill it up. Christmas time, what we doing? We getting the Stella. Let's get it. All right, so who's going to win the 100 XLMs? So I have the names here listed here. And we're going to try this out. If this doesn't work well and we try something else differently, it has a whole bunch of ads floating around. So I'm going to click the start button. I think I tested it out earlier. So let's see what's going on. Who's going to win that 100 XLMs? 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see who that winner is. Looks like it froze. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Michael Stewart is the winner. Michael Stewart. Michael, I'll reach out to you on the video, on the comment, or if you do, just reach out, leave a comment there. So, Michael Stewart, you're the 100 XLM winner. Lumens be booming. All right, so we're going to pick someone else for 10 XLM. 3, 2, 1. Lumens be booming. Let's see who that winner is. Curtis Review 2020 gets 10 XLMs. All right, we're going to do this again next week. So that's a wrap. Thanks a ton for watching. Stand clear of the closing doors. The next stop for Stella is the moon. Let's get it.
We don't have that much competition. They would use Stellar to make their payments faster.